Hi there, I'm Hans from Tappable. Welcome back to Stories of Mobile Madness. This week, let's talk about Quartz ending its news chatbot, about how to let avatars market your product, and about Jony Ive leaving Apple. But before we start, you can really help us out in producing these episodes. Just let us know what you think. Leave your comments below and click like and subscribe. After only 3 years, Quartz Brief shut down on July 1st. Why does the most successful chatbot news app stop doing business? With a total of 1.3 million downloads over 3 years, that's not all that much. It's only about 7,500 downloads on average per week, and that is simply not enough to build a healthy business with revenue streams from advertisement and/or paywalls. Quartz was also bought recently. This just sped up the decision process to cut the cord. I assume that there is also an issue with usage and retention. If I look at my own use of the app, it goes in short bursts of all in to long periods of total inactivity. While I love its smart and fun format and content, Quartz is simply not my preferred gateway to my first contact with news. And that is mainly because I want my first contact with news to be visual. Images get to the essence of things a lot faster than pieces of text, however cleverly they have been written. And I'm probably not alone in feeling this way, because this must also be the reason why in 2017, 1 year after its launch, Reuters announced that they had more than 1 million monthly active users on their Reuters TV app. It took Quartz nearly 3 years to reach this level. We got this strange idea here that using tappable stories could create the ideal format. It could be a combination between the full-bleed videos of the Reuters TV app and the tongue-in-cheek texts that Quartz are so famous for. Anyone with a wild ambition to give it a go, just reach out to me or sign up for early access on tappable.co. The Los Angeles avatar startup Genies just raised another $15 million. A direct competitor to Bitmoji, Genies claims to create the first digital human race. If Bitmoji look a bit like an old Disney movie, then think of Genies as the newest Pixar release. With the lines between physical and digital blurring even more, Genies have just launched the first avatar agency in the world. They create digital versions of their clients and find them advertising, sponsorship and branding opportunities. Who's in already? Musicians like Steve Aoki and Quincy Jones, sports professionals from the LA Rams and the New York Mets, and on the brand side we are seeing Gucci, Red Bull, New Balance and even Bird. The agency will help celebrities and influencers find top brands for activation and also vice versa. Pretty clever stuff if you consider that you can actually start endorsing brands without ever leaving your home to go to a photo shoot or a production environment. If avatars have been considered as a tool to express yourself, then the Genies Avatars agency just have turned it into a tool to make money. And if you think that all of this is just a gimmick, then maybe you should think again. Fast forward a few years from now, when virtual reality will be mainstream. Digital avatars will be your true representation in the digital world. Let's do a giant time leap here and compare Jony Ive leaving Apple with a Shakespeare play. In my view, it's all much ado about nothing. Jony Ive is not the genius designer who spits out one incredible product after another from the loneliness and confinement of his own studio. He is the designer manager who has the unique capability to build a great design team around him and apply his vision to push them to the limits of creativity. And all of this within the commercial framework of one of the largest companies in the world. So what will change for Apple? Absolutely nothing. The team is in place and working great. Reading between the lines of the announcement, they built the latest products, while Ive was mainly concentrating on Apple Park. And Jony's new company, Love Form, will continue to work for Apple under contract. So what will change for Jony Ive? Financially, probably not much. But I can imagine that after 30 years of working at Apple, the designer may also want to kick around some genius design ideas in the intimacy of his own studio, free from the corporate restrictions. And I can't wait to see some genius products of his own. Want more of these stories of mobile madness? Like and follow us. Thanks for watching and see you next week.